Boys and girls, there are many words that have the long E sound in them, and there are many ways to make the long E sound. The first way that we're going to look at to make the long E sound is by having two E's side by side. Some examples of words having the long E sound using E side by side is the word keep, keep has the long E sound in it using two E's. Another one is sleep. It has two E's side by side and makes the long E sound. And the last one that we're going to have as an example is feet. F-E-E-T. Feet makes the long E sound using two E's. Now I want you to write on your whiteboard or piece of paper our spelling words this week that have the long E sound by using two E's side by side. Stop the screen until you are finished by tapping or clicking on the two bars. The second way that we're going to look at to make the long E sound is by having the E-A together. Some examples of the long E sound using the E-A pattern are tea, some people drink tea for breakfast, hot tea. Another word using the E-A pattern with the long E sound is sea. Like the ocean. And the last word we're going to look at with the E-A pattern is leak. It makes the long E sound using the E-A pattern. Now I want you to write on your paper our spelling words this week that have the long E sound using the E-A pattern. Stop the screen until you have finished. Another way to make the long E sound in a word is by using the I-E pattern. Some examples of words using the I-E pattern are siege, thief, and peace. Again, I want you to stop the screen and write any spelling words we have this week that make the long E sound by using the I-E pattern. And the last way we're going to look at to make the long E sound is by just having the E as the only vowel at the end of the word. These words are generally short words like me. The only vowel in this word is the E, and it's at the end of the word. Another one is we. There's only one vowel, and it's the E at the end of the word. And the word she. Are there any words this week that make the long E in our spelling list by just having the E at the end of the word and being the only vowel? Stop the screen and write them down. After looking at the different ways of making the long E sound, E, E, A, I, E, and E at the end of the word, and being the only vowel, I want you to think of some words on your own that have the long E sound in them. Which way is the long E made in those words? Stop the screen and write them down. When you have finished writing them down, talk to your neighbor and share the words. Do you have the same words? Do they make the E sound using different spelling patterns? Discuss this with your friends.